We're going to get to Jen Carfagno there in Pennsylvania coming up a little bit later. Hello and welcome to AMHQ Early. I am meteorologist Kelly Cass. Well, we do have the threat of severe weather today, including the threat for tornadoes. We have the very latest on Winter Storm Kayla from the snowy side to the severe side. We begin with the snow. The winds is going to be a threat with this thunderstorm complex as well. So definitely stay with us as we bring those storms to the east, Anna.
And Kelly, those damaging winds already making headlines. Good morning and good morning to you at home. We begin with the gusty winds.
The northeast, especially over New England. So Anna, the snow is shrinking away.
Thank you so much, Kelly, for that. It is Groundhog Day today, and we are celebrating it here at the Weather Channel. Today we will find out if we will get 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring, as predicted by Positani Phil, and whether he sees.
Right, everybody's looking forward to the weekend, so we've got to look at what you can expect as we go through the next several days and on into next weekend. And the good news is with Kayla is that it's going to be out of here by then. So yes, we've got some snowy scenes out there from the upper Midwest back toward the Colorado Rockies. But Denver, you clear out tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, 30 degrees though. Whew, it's going to be a little chilly in the wake of Winter Storm Kayla. A little bit of snow showing up in the western Great Lakes, but Chicago, we're really not expecting much for you as there's not a lot of moisture when the cold air gets here. Thursday though, we see a high of only 32 in Chicago. It does cool back to average in Atlanta with those highs in the low to mid 50s. We stay in the 50s as we head towards Friday as well. We've got the sunshine in New York City for Friday. Can we bring it into the weekend? Yes, we will. A few more clouds, though, moving into Manhattan by the time we get towards Saturday, 47 degrees. Temperature-wise, really nothing to complain about here with low 40s in Chicago on Sunday. A few snow showers coming through the northern plains and the upper Midwest on Sunday, but otherwise a few showers along the southeast coast. Well, stay with us here on AMHQ Weekend. We're still talking about Winter Storm Kayla, and it's... Hey, everybody, welcome back to AMHQ Early. It is a big day. Of course, it's Groundhog Day. We've got a live report coming up from Jen Carfagno. She's in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where the party has already started. We're going to check in with her in just a few minutes. But first, we've got some could result in near blizzard conditions, although Omaha, you're not officially in a blizzard warning. It's just the areas to the north and west of you. This area in pink, that is where we do have the active blizzard warnings in effect. So that means travel just really not a good idea, not advised. We've already had road closures in parts of Wyoming this morning with the snow blowing around out there. And we do have winter storm warnings that are hanging back here towards the eastern parts of Wyoming. Even Denver, although the snow is beginning to shut down where you are, you can see the back edge right there. Just some light snow being reported at the airport, but we have seen several inches of snow at Denver. It's still snowing there right now. Boulder has picked up about a foot of snow from Winter Storm Kayla. Oh, look at this. We've got some lightning showing up here on the radar south and west of Omaha, Nebraska. McCook, Nebraska. You've had some very heavy snow this last hour, reducing visibility to a quarter of a mile. And then we've got the lightning strikes showing up here too in the northern portions of Missouri. So just some thunderstorm activity on the warmer side of this storm system. So there's the northern extent of the snow about to work into southern Minnesota. So that's where we're thinking the weather conditions are going to be deteriorating as we go through the day today, while the rest of you out here over the Colorado Rockies will eventually. Not great. It's not terrible either. So again, things will be improving for Denver eventually. We put the radar into future mode here. This is our computer model showing the snow winding down in Omaha, but not until about 9:30 tonight. Minneapolis is still going to be snowing where you are, and northern Wisconsin as well. Now it definitely feels more humid, and unfortunately that is setting the stage for severe weather that's going to last right through this evening. So here are our Torcon's tornado condition index for Tupelo in the northern part of Mississippi, a 6 out of 10. That's basically a 60% chance of seeing tornadoes between 10 o'clock this morning and 9 o'clock. Memphis, watching your skies anywhere between mid-morning to 6 o'clock this evening. Birmingham, we've got a Torcon of a 6 for you as well, and we're going to have to watch a little bit later in the day, perhaps even late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So before you go to bed, make sure you've got a way to be awakened and know what to do in case you are put under a warning. Strong winds aloft with our jet stream. We've got our cold front sliding toward the east, all the while our storm system Kayla itself strengthening. There's your warm, moist flow coming in from the Gulf, a southerly wind direction at the surface, but a little bit higher up, you've got that strong low-level jet, and notice how they're coming in from different directions. So we've got the directional wind shear going on, also the speed wind shear going on too. The wind speed's changing with height. So unfortunately, that means if we get some supercells developing, we're very concerned about tornadoes in some of these areas from southern Illinois and Indiana all the way down to the Gulf Coast. That's a huge chunk of real estate right there. Make sure you've got a way to get those warnings, whether it's an app on your phone or the National Weather Service weather radio. We've got a 4 out of 10 here for southern Illinois and Indiana, a 4 out of 10 in western Kentucky, southeastern Missouri. And as we make our way on down towards Mississippi, this is where we think the chance for tornadoes is a little bit higher, with about a 60% chance in the northern parts of Mississippi.
And we're going to have live reports later on today with Reynolds Wolf, who is headed to the state there. We start with our weather coast to coast headlines.
It's just about 40 past the hour. We want to check on this morning's travel conditions, and it was not fun driving in through Atlanta with the fog.
We got a lot of storm, and Atlanta is in the line to possibly see severe weather.
And they don't want people to be confused. Is it real? Is it a drill? Because, we've got the real deal going on with the severe side of Kayla. Unfortunately, tornado sirens might be blaring in parts of the Tennessee Valley down toward the Gulf Coast. We got our upper level jet stream, those winds way up there. We're talking 150-mile-per-hour winds.